already rolling.
Yeah.
We already rolling.
We already rolling.
This was a great interview. This is legendary.
Yeah, and it's that dope and we just rolling, nigga. Yeah, and it's that dope and we just rolling. And it's that dope and we just rolling, nigga. Yeah, and it's that dope and we just rolling. Yeah, it's that dope and we just rolling, nigga. Yeah, it's the dope and we just rolling. Yeah, it's the dope and we just rolling, nigga. Yeah, it's the dope and we just.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sterling Silva. I'm back again for an exclusive interview, already rolling exclusive. I got my homegirl Rebel. She won't be stopping by today, talking to me, chopping it up about her new project. She got the Rebellion VOL.1. You know what I'm saying? Straight from the BTB camp. So y'all already know what to do. Go ahead and get comfortable. This is going to be a really fire interview. So I appreciate everybody for tapping in. We're going, chop it up with her a few and get her insight on this new project and how excited she is for this. So y'all already know what to do. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and tell a friend and tell a friend. She got some fire heat. I ain't gonna lie, some fire heat on this new project. So just go ahead and get ready for it. Dropping, I think, on the 22nd of this month, February. That's what we in. She had like a sample from Fable. That D4L Fable, bro. Hey, I think that's track 3, bro. That shit, hey, that goes so hard, bro. Like, I kept playing that back and back yesterday. Like, okay, then, yeah, man, you want to hear say, you know what I mean? Hey, yeah, stop, she is stop. She's a snob. Hell no. Okay, yeah, okay, we listening to the Rebellion. You know what I'm saying? Okay, straight out of the BTB camp, Cincinnati, Ohio. Got about to have Rebel, you know what I'm saying? AKA the Misfit on today on Already Rolling. Y'all already know, here she goes. She's back. There you go. Yeah, there it is. It works. What's up, G? How you doing, Rebel?
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for the last minute readjustment doing this via Zoom and shit. I appreciate that, G. How you doing?
Of course, you know I'm a homebody, so any excuse if you want to cancel plans on me, I'd be like,
yes. Sometimes cancel plans be the best.
Oh, hell yeah, it does. No, I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. It's a good day. It's a good day.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. We got some new music by you, so it's a really good day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We got a whole project dropping. I'm excited.
Project dropping Rebel, you know what I'm saying? She got the Rebellion VOL.1, if I'm not mistaken. VOL.1, you know what I'm saying?
VOL.1, yes.
Okay, yeah. Congratulations. This has been a long time coming. I remember when the last time we talked, you said this was about to be, you know what I'm saying, dropping. This was back at Wave Spot, you know what I'm saying?
It definitely was.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know that I was in the mix of y'all recording some of the Rebellion VOL.1. I was there. I was actually there. Yeah, you went. Yeah, you and Kyrie was going in on. Is that Valet? Is that the name of the song? Is that Valet? Yeah, I had my Macarena on that. Okay, nah, but for real, let me go and get my journalist shit real quick because you know what I'm saying. They gotta know. You dropped a 16 track heater. You know what I'm saying, coming out on the 22nd. If I'm not mistaken, you know what I'm saying? The Rebellion VOL.1. Shout out to Rebel, shout out to BTB, the whole Cincinnati gang. This is fire. This is impactful. You got some heavy hitters on here. You got, you know what I'm saying, of course, Wave. You got your cousin Kyrie, Banks throughout. And then you got Dayo. And I'm not mistaken, Rebel, do you have some other features on here? Oh, Syria Mani. You know what I'm saying? Who else on here, Rebel, before I leave anybody else out?
So you have Monty C. Benjamin. Shout out to Benjamins.
Yeah.
Like, anything Monty get on, it's gonna be a clean slide. Like, but he goes crazy. We also have Kiera Brene, my baby. Call your name. We're out streaming everywhere.
Yeah.
We got Wade, we got Day Butter. You know, I gotta always make sure the BTB fam is always on all of my projects because it's always gang no matter where I go.
Yeah.
And they in my mind, I'm biased as hell, but like the best rappers in the world. So I have to get them on my tracks.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, we got Siri Money, Dale Go. I got some heavy hitters on this project for sure. Like
Yes, you do.
Proper Steel. I had to get the best of the best for
I
sure.
was like, dang, bro. It was like after I heard one song, I'm like, dang, another fire collab. Damn, another fire collab. It's like, yo, the collabs are crazy on this.
Yes,
But
also Aunt Alec as well on the bonus track Snob. Aunt Alec is on there.
okay,
Crazy. You cannot play with Aunt at
I
all.
was just about to ask you who was the last one on there because it's like snob. I'm like, yo, I ain't heard his voice before, but this song go hard right here. So his
That's
name is
like,
Alex. Okay, all right, respect.
oh,
Yo,
and Gutsy, wait, I literally Vale. We stand Argentina, so I have
yeah,
my Argentinian brother Jugsy is on this. All the way
yeah,
out Argentina. We met out in Valencia when we were out on tour with Kyrie. So dope ass collaboration. I was super excited about this one because I was
yeah.
like, who gets a chance to have a whole record with somebody on a whole other opposite side of the world? So definitely shouts out to Jugsy.
International.
Yes, no.
Hey, what's your favorite song on this album so far? Like, do you have one? Because it's kind of a tough question, I feel like.
It is. So for me, it changes day by day. Like it depends on my mood. And it does my mood, it changes. So right now, Laces is my shit. Like I
Okay.
love Laces only because Kyrie, so fun fact, Kyrie and Monty are the only two people who will like bring me beats that I usually be like, absolutely the fuck not. I don't hear myself on this. Don't even and those are the only two people who I'd be like, they're like, nah, I know you can't. And like, it's the Still Sharp and Still. It'll make me be like, and I'm
Yeah,
in another bag because I have like, you can't get on a Kyrie track and not match his shit. And you
yeah,
can't fuck with any Monty track and not match his shit. So it's like, okay,
yeah,
fuck. I gotta come hard. If I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it right. So Laces right now is one of my favorites because the flow switch up, the cadence, the delivery is definitely not my typical rebel style. So
yeah.
that one was definitely like some.
Tell them niggas I run this bitch like nobody business. New Benz, big body in it. I'm the sickest thing out. Bill Russell got the rings out. And fatigues, I'm a soldier. It's bleeding now, no limits. House party got some hoes in it. Y'all don't get it, y'all can never fucking score cause I'm goaltending. Cherry picking got me winning. Back at it, you a Ben Simmons.
I know these niggas want the beef and I'ma serve it like filet mignon. I said fuck a preference, they can't cut it. This is real form. I've been lost all my patience and now I'm all fighting cases. My niggas move with no faces. I stumble but tighten laces. Cause if they praying on my downfall, I suggest you get the praying. If my niggas get the shooting, then your niggas get the laying. I'm like fast on to oblivion. I'm a fly bitch like a pelican. Stay running shit like a peloton. Might read a letter like
I run this. I remember that song. Yeah, I run this. Okay, for sure. That shit is definitely hard raps. I wrote down hard raps on that for sure. It's definitely hard raps. You definitely match that energy with that, man. I gotta go back to like every time. I think Rebel, this is our third interview we had, and I always like go back to like you and your cousin's relationship and how like y'all call yourself Wonder Twins. Like y'all stamped that on one of the songs, like the actual artist, y'all being Wonder Twins on that. I really do admire y'all relationship, man. Like I gotta say that for real, for real. Family is so important. Y'all relationship is so freaking dope to have. Like you know what I'm saying, cousins in the same craft, do what y'all do. And really, like you said, iron sharper, iron, steel sharpen steel. That's important, man. So like shout out to y'all for I always say that every time I interview y'all, but I'm gonna keep saying that because it's really fucking dope seeing y'all work together like that, man. So like big ups, big ups.
CPT time is streaming everywhere as well. Color People Time, Color People Time. Shout out to my 2020.
Fire.
Yes.
Fire. He did. Kyrie does a great job marketing himself and promoting and sticking, I say thinking outside the box. Like
Absolutely.
really like the whole setup, the whole marketing flow of Color People Time. Like I appreciate that too. Yeah, man. Big ups.
Somebody that I like, he's my biggest inspiration. It's crazy because most people don't know this. I'm the oldest cousin. I'm older than Kyrie.
Oh, for real?
Yes, people don't know that, but I'm actually the older one. But I look up to him in so many ways. And
hey,
the beginning, at some point, BTB biography will come out where you find out like he is the one who lit that flame for my love of again, that passion. And I'm forever indebted and forever grateful for the opportunities that he's given me and just like rekindling that fire because I lost it a long time ago. And without him, Jesus, I'd be somewhere trying to be somebody's mama in a white picket fence, a soccer van somewhere. So
Damn, I feel you.
yeah.
Hey, go ahead, Rebel. Now, facts, bro. Okay, it was Free Smoke. Matter of fact, that was Free Smoke where y'all think y'all snapped yourselves as Wonder Twins on that track. So,
Yeah.
and real quick, I gotta do my little nerd shit. I'm honestly, I love to say the track titles. So, like mentions, Free Smoke. The third song, I be honest with you, that was my favorite off of the Fable sample. We'll get to that in a second. But what was it? Is it Hoxtails? Am I saying it right?
Tails.
Okay, I was saying it right.
Hotels. Yeah, well, like
Okay.
some stuff we can't cuss on.
Okay.
Like if
Hotels. Okay.
IG
Okay.
and Facebook, Tom and all of them, I had to like get creative when I want to say
Oh.
hello and whore. So
Okay.
yeah, hotels. Yeah, that's
Okay.
one of my favorites.
Okay.
For
Facts.
sure.
Not facts. Then you got Liddy, gives me straight up 2000s vibes, like party vibes. Like I'm going to my school, going to a dance, party type of vibes with Liddy track 4. You got Copycat. You got Laces, like you just talked about, Fire as a valet. That song that I saw y'all do over at Wave Spot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's Be Honest, which I'll get to in a second. That title is we're gonna get to that in a second. Yeah, 2 Man, B&B, All Night, followed by Night Ride. Then you got Wall, you got Lucy and Unblock Me, and then the bonus track. The bonus track is crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, Rebel. Like you was talking about, bro. Bro went in on that. So like, we said his name was Anthony.
Play with that boy. Okay. At no time. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, Ant had sent me over like, cause it's so weird. So he'll like randomly hit me up. He'll be like, Rebel, I got a track. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm down. And I'll write to it. I love working with Ant because Ant is the most transparent artist there is to work with in collaboration. Ant will send me over tracks and I'll come in and record it wherever I am. And I'll send it back to him. And he'll be like, Reb, I'm not even gonna hold you. This was ass. Like he will do like that wasn't my vision, didn't like it. But I love that because I feed off of critiques. Because tell me what you want, how you want me to go about it, and I'm gonna deliver. Yeah. I love Ant because the vibes is always there. It's a full, like you're in this creative bubble with him. Like the world doesn't exist, time stops, and you're just like in full creative mode. And I love working with Ant. And
okay, then. Okay. Rebel, you think this was probably the longest you took to make a project, or was this? Let me react to that. Was this probably more easier for you to make this project than previous projects, based off of what I'm saying? You know who you are now. You kind of got more confidence in yourself. Like you said earlier, you're not no soccer mom. Just what I'm saying, you can still do your actual shit. Like, would you say this is probably more of the easiest work that you have done, or more of the hardest work that you've done? What would you say?
I feel like I spent more time working on this project. I feel like when I did Mind of a Misfit, I was just coming out, just trying to like figure out my sound, and really, I was proving a point. I always say that I had a point to prove. When I made 5 minutes away, I always say I was trying to get Kyrie and all of them to leave me the fuck alone because it was 4 years since I had dropped the project. So I was like, here, want content here. So, and I also was still playing with sounds. This project, I definitely felt like I found myself more. I felt more comfortable. I had way more fun doing this project. I allowed my creativity to take me places that I wouldn't usually allow it to go. And I feel like 2024 destroyed the fuck out of me. So, and I really do think this is one of those like Ashes and Phoenix type of moments. Like I feel like 2024 took us all through a ringer, but I was destroyed. So usually when I go through something, I create really, really great shit. I really do. And it's actually really bad. I create a lot of amazing songs out of trauma. So like out of all the traumatic experiences that I went through, the chaos, I birthed Rebellion. So this is definitely, I want to say it was the easiest, but it was also the most intentional. I'll say that. The easiest, but it wasn't the easiest. It was just the most intentional, and it made sense for the time that I put it out.
That's powerful. You said that channeled your trauma into a project like this. You know what I mean? And not saying that we could tell, but it's kind of like, yo, you put out 16 tracks. So it's like, this is a lot of work. You know what I mean? So you probably were going through a lot during the time that you did that. And I'm glad that you were able to, you know what I'm saying, channel your, you know what I'm saying, your emotions and all that stuff like that into your music. Because a lot of people, they can't do that. They'll channel their stuff into different negative, you know what I'm saying, outlets. So it's a big ups to you, you know what I mean, to channel your energy into good work, like real shit, Rebel. That's what's up, dog. That's what's up. You know, little mental shit for our people out here listening.
Yeah,
That's important to know.
most definitely, for sure.
Now, let's get to it, the nitty gritty.
We gonna get into. I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, let's get to the nitty
All the
gritty.
cute stuff is
Yeah,
here we
because
go.
I looked at the title. I was trying my best to, you know what I'm saying, enunciate it. And I just said, man, fuck it. Let me play it. I played track 8, Rebel. I played it back. And I played it back again.
Track?
It's called Let's Be Honest. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I played it back. And I had to ask myself, and just being truthfully honest, because Rebel, I'm not gonna act like I know you, but I know of your craft and I know you. I've seen you, you know what I'm saying, you really cool, but I don't know you like that. But I'm asking myself, like, did Rebel just did she come out? Was this her coming out of the closet moment right here? Like, let's be honest right now. So let's be honest. Rebel, the title speaks for itself. It's not a bad song to me, but let's be honest.
No, I'm always keeping 100 with you, always. This actually wasn't a coming out song. It really wasn't.
All right, okay.
I like to describe myself as more of like I'm omnisexual. I'm into energies and people.
All right.
I feel like, and I know this may not make sense to the LGBTQ community, and I don't want to ever offend, but I feel like I didn't have to fight the fight that they had to when they came out, when it wasn't acceptable, when people were ashamed of and could not be who they were in a safe environment and they weren't able to express themselves. So I try to use words that actually resonate with me and I can actually fully feel. So am I attracted to women? Yes. And do I date women? I do. Do I prefer men or women? I'm always going to go with the female. I'm going to be honest with you.
All right.
However, you'll never hear me say that I'm a lesbian because, like I said, I feel like the history that comes behind it. I think it's just like when you say you're an African American, like there's history, there's strong things that come behind that. And I feel like I didn't have to fight that fight. I came out at a time where it was a lot more likable, and it's I guess some people would say, but it wasn't really a coming out. It was the guys never asked.
Rebel, I ain't gonna lie. No, for real. I feel you. I might have to take back what I said on coming out thing because you didn't say anything like that. But it's like a double entendre, and it shows your creativity on how you can go off of one word and make it a song like that. So like that is fire, but I had to, like, you know what I'm saying, ask that question because I'm like, damn, hey yo, Rebel kept it 1,000 in this song. Like she did. Like, I ain't mad at you.
There's no cap in my rap. I never rap about fairy tales. I only rap about actual events. It was a time. It was a time.
Okay. All right. Hella Little Kim vibes. No, for real, because I'm like, this is what need to be out here sometimes. I feel like, I'll say this, sometimes in today's world, I think we get the stamp on women rap like, oh, they can't say this, they say too much of this, they say too much. Man, fuck that. Say whatever the hell y'all want to. I grew up on Trina. I grew up on Little Kim. I can hear this shit like this and be like, oh yeah, I can separate it. But yeah, if I'm in my field, I want to ask these questions because I am a curious ass motherfucker to want to know these things. So yeah, man.
Ask me any and everything. I'm always here for it. Let the people know what they want to know.
This is why we here. Yeah. Okay. Now, Rebel, on the real, like, is there one song that you was like, I ain't really vibing with it, but it had to go on there? It was something that, you know what I'm saying, not saying you wanted to not put it on there, but was there one song that was just like the last song, like what was the last one to make the cut, basically?
Well, it's so funny because the project went through the ringer, okay?
All right.
Like the track list. So I work with Kyrie closely because I take his musical advice and guidance so seriously. And it was definitely a tussle of a couple tracks that didn't make it. Free Smoke was our biggest one me and Kyrie argued about.
For real?
Free Smoke is already out. So it was released as a single. He's like, twin, we're already on here. As you can see, me and Kyrie is all up and through the project. So we were trying to find a good balance of tracks where it's not too much this person, too much of this person. And Free Smoke definitely was probably going to be an overkill with Kyrie. And he was like, take this off now. And I was like, actually, I'm going to keep it. So like the night before when I was supposed to submit everything, I like hurried up and went and submitted it before he could ever be like, no, wait. So, like when he seen the final thing, he was like, oh, so you just completely disregarded what I said. I was like, yeah, basically. I basically disregarded everything you said. And then it was 2 tracks. Well, it was 1 track that was supposed to make it called Tea Time. But I was that for another time because I do like to wreak havoc and be a menace to society and address things in the proper forum. However, I just thought, let's let the people, settle on what we've already provided and we'll come out with a volume 2 for Tea Time. Yeah.
Okay.
So no, each song on the project was definitely hand selected, listened to over and over and over again, to the point that I actually can't say that I can't stand hearing the music yet because I play it every day. But yeah, it was specifically chosen and placed in the right parts for a reason. Yes.
I like that. All right. It's a different type of vibe, realizing that, when you guys started, well, I'll say when you started hearing back from, what I'm saying, Mind of a Misfit to now, you can hear the elevation of your just being free of your raps and your growth and being free of you getting more comfortable doing different stuff. Like you're singing. It is, yes, you did a little bit more singing on this. Like
we always say we harmonize. You always say sing, and I always like that's not the word we use.
Okay. I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit because you are like you're stepping out of the humming and going into like you can carry yourself a couple of notes over there. So I'll say that. We'll say that. All right, we'll say that. And also too, like y'all really like y'all have fun with y'all beats, man. Like just being free of them samples, those beats y'all been doing, the beat selection on this whole album Rebel is fire. But like I was saying on track 3, like bruh, the Fable sample was so crazy. Y'all did y'all Doug Thizzle on that, and I like that. Y'all really brought back hella 2000s. Like I want to go get me a big ass t-shirt from the bodega right now and go listen to the Rebellion. Like I feel like I can get me a Soldier Boy, a Zoom in. You know what I mean?
Like that was the whole purpose of the mixtape. Like I wanted to bring back whole mixtape vibes. Like
I felt that
back then when we just the beat and we was just in a moment. Like sometimes you don't need a whole chorus and a whole A, but not like sometimes you just need to feel that shit and have fun with it. I wish the people could have been in the session when we created hotels because fun fact, I love hearing about my friends' sex stories in their hotels. It's my favorite thing. Like I'm definitely the TMI. I'm not the TMI friend. I'm like, you said what? They didn't let you to the two. I'm definitely that friend. So being a friend, being always surrounded around guys, I think it's the funniest shit ever because society always tells us like females are the ones who gossip the most and pillow talk the most. But really, guys literally do the same thing females do, but their shit is way more funny just to hear shit from their perspective. Literally, there's never a dull moment with BTB. So that night in the session, we were all gone off of Taylor Port, and we were like, nah, let me tell you and then we was like, hey, and I played the beat. I was like, let's go off of this one. Everybody down, like right now.
Y'all were going to wait. It's so funny you said that when the camera's like, yo, I don't even drink this teleport because he's ready to teleport in here. I knew it was a vibe.
Yo, because we go through different eras. Like, I definitely used to pull up with Taylor Port. I'm the queen of Taylor Port until I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm about to just pull up with tequila and a water bottle. That is my signature now. Like, every time people see me with a water bottle, they automatically assume it's tequila and not actual hydrating water. They're right. They're absolutely right. I drank the water before I got here. It's tequila now. So
at least they know you hydrated. You drank the water. You know what I'm saying? Tequila time. Yeah, tequila time. Hey, yo, Liddy, I ain't gonna hold you. 4 titties. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can just, I could just go off of like all these songs has like a freaking quote. Like each song has its own quote. So Liddy with 4 titties, you know what I'm saying? That's the Day Your Gold feature, I think. You know what I'm saying? And y'all had, like I said, going back on the samples, I remember Get Silly. Like I wasn't there, but I'm like, oh, I know what y'all on. I smell what y'all cooking with this 2000s vibe right now. The Get Silly sample, the Day Your Gold, y'all talking about 4 titties and Rebel killing it while she do what she do. Man, can I be honest, Rebel? You said was Monty the producer of majority of the beats? Who was producing on that beat? Can you give them a shout out real quick?
So the producer is, if I'm not mistaken, that's Sloppy Boy Beats. He's stationed out in Atlanta. I found him via BeatStars. He actually did Hotels too, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I actually connected with a lot of different producers just by surfing the rip. Like, hey, I'm an artist. You should let me get this beat and let me see what I'm doing it. So I do a lot of that. Oh, that beat was actually brought to me from Butter. It was so funny. So we were all bored one day and we were doing family night. And everybody pulls up to my house, and my house is not studio we're about to record ready at all. So we're in the middle of my living room, open. You can hear feedback and everything. Yeah. And Butter, a lot of people don't know this. Dave Butter actually doesn't write at all. He freestyles so he was on the original Liddy. He does not write at all. He just goes in the beat. He just goes and flows, which is amazing. And it's so like, I always say, like, shouts out to people who have that type of ability, because I am not that at all. And then Dale went in, and Kyrie went in, because Butter started off the weekend lead to titty, and then everybody had to feed off of that. So when it came to my part, me and Kyrie was like, fuck it. We all gonna freestyle, because Dale went in and started freestyling too. I'm like, oh my fucking God, now I gotta freestyle, and I hate freestyling. So that was actually a freestyle, and I had to like, so we had to go, and at If We Die, We Die, we had to finalize everything. And the voice that you heard from that 4 titties, bro, that's actually Turner. Yeah. So it was him on the front of it, and he had to, like, clean up and mix it and everything. Shouts out to Turner. Yeah. And Butter wasn't able to come to that session, and Banks is always ready, locked and loaded. So Banks hopped up on the first part. Then you got Cuz, and then Dale, and then me. And at the time I was like, fuck, I want to redo this and like rewrite it. But I was like, nah, we're already here. We're already like deep in this shit now. So just do what I did the last time. Literally, yeah. Like one of the funniest sessions that we had, because it was super fun. We were all drunk as shit, and I'll never freestyle again. That verse between me and you, I actually hate that verse. Why? It was a freestyle verse. I didn't get the chance to write it, tweak it, do any of that. So it was like, I'm a perfectionist. So I'm like, but I kept it on there because I was like, that's authentic. We're gonna keep the authenticity. I still love the song. So yeah.
There you go. You can't fake authenticity. And that's what the people love today in today's world. We want that real. So I'm glad you didn't, scrap it, because it is literally like I'll say it up there with Hotels. And it's just following Hotels, by the way. So it's a perfect, follow through song. So I'll fuck with y'all for that, man. Now, yeah, perfect translation. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Now, let me ask you one thing. So if you were I think I asked this before, but now I can ask you this with this project. You know what I'm saying? If new time listener is, getting subscribed to Rebel right now, and they're about to hear the Rebellion Vol.1, what one song will you just be like, hey, yeah, you ain't even got to know too much about Rebel. Here's that song right here. This is the best, sample off of this piece of work.
Mentions.
Don't wanna hear about what a hoe would. She talking that shit with a bitch never stood. She said she want peace, well I misunderstood. I'm steering this shit like the engine that could. They worry about niggas cause karma too good. She said she could never would knock on some wood. Bothered by hoes like as a bitch should. Yeah, fuck all that shit, I ain't doing no features. I stay playing field, never sat on the benches. I straighten bitches who call it a blowout. The margins ain't matching, they call me a show out. Riddle me something, you stay being messy. See me in person, but never gon' check me. Fuck all this music, let's get in this street. Cause I try breaking bread, but they want it to be. They be fighting over niggas, I'ma fight that nigga. I ain't crying over shit cause I been that nigga. You're just a speck on her face full of freckles. Basically saying you not nothing special. No conversation, I knock this shit over. They hate.
Mentions. Okay.
I think mentions sums me up pretty well. Like how I'm a wild child at heart.
Okay.
I'm a menace, yes. And I'm also very like I can be very, very sweet, and I try to always keep that side of me intact. However, there is a way about me that's definitely in your face. You're gonna hear what I gotta say, whether you like it or not. And yeah, I feel like mentions, the bars, the cadence, the flow, the beat, I feel like it all complemented each other. And especially the topic alone. I mean, who can relate to people trying you and trying to play in your face, and you got to let them know, I am not the one or the two. You better go.
I definitely can feel you on that. I smell what you cooking. I wrote down, not fighting over niggas. She's not fighting over niggas. Fuck the modesty. They can't fuck with you. A straightforward flow. A matter-of-fact flow. I said that's definitely what I wrote down off of mention. So it makes sense now that you're saying it out loud. Okay, all right.
Do not fight over niggas. Never fight behind a man or a woman. Ever. Fight over principle. Never fight over the man or the woman.
The Book of Rebel, chapter 1. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, Rebel, closing up this fire interview, I really gotta say thank you for real, because you always, if anything, you look for it, you know what I'm saying, reach out for this, giving me opportunities, you know what I'm saying, to keep my media bag going. So like I said, I appreciate this. Appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, thinking about your boy on this stuff like that. But closing it out, you know, like I'm being for real, how I always do. I love to give the floor to you whenever we got time. So like, what are some things that you want people to get from this new project, this version of Rebel? Because you have evolved. I will say that. Listening to this, I listened to it twice, and compared it to your past work, you have evolved. And you know what I'm saying? We're growing up now. So like, in this era that you are in, what is the advice, or what is the gift or the giveaway that you want people to get from the Rebellion Volume 1?
I really do feel like evolution, it sums it up for me. And really understanding and taking pride in beauty comes out. There's chaos. It always will be chaos. Life will always life. Things will always be out there to try to destroy you. But even when something destroys the old you, embrace the new you. And that's why I said Phoenix out the fire, out the ashes, like rebirth. Always welcome the new version of you, because greatness is always on the other side of the door. Stand in who the fuck you are. And if other people can't resonate with it, understand it, want to get with it, then they got to get lost. Because those who support you and those who with you, you're going to win regardless. This is definitely my winning season. I claim it. I am stamping it. This is winning season. So for anybody who ever counted me out, second guessed me, or thought that this was over, we just begun.
Oh, oh, the queen of BTB, the first lady of BTB, holding it down. You know what I'm saying? She has a new project coming out February 22nd, the Rebellion Volume 1. Y'all better go and get that on all streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? She ain't playing no games with y'all niggas, man. Yeah. Ain't no games. Rebel, let them know where they can find you at, you know what I'm saying, before we sign off on this mug.
Of course, you can always catch me acting super ratchet on IG, TheemisSifit, or you can catch me acting at my best self with the best behavior on FB, Rebel BTB. And you can catch me on TikTok as The Misfit as well. I'm not on Twitter, aka X, because I don't like hearing myself type, or just talk to myself. That's just not my shit. But catch me on IG, because that's where all the real lit shit happens.
Nah, facts. Nah, Rebel, you be turned up. Nah, for real. Check out her stories from time to time, man. Hey, yo, this is a fire ass already rolling. Thank you so much, Rebel, for real.
Perpetrating a fraud.
Yeah.
No, I ain't. I put the crack in the Liberty Bell.
Yeah.